Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
We're here for one reason and one
Oh
reason only.
gosh.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
This is so embarrassing.
Yes. But you know what?
It's the worst beatbox ever.
We hope that what we're about to talk about is something that inspires every artist out there to always keep pushing, never look back, even when you feel like you took a wrong detour somewhere, just course correct and keep it pushing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Don't ever let anything stop you.
Yeah, and just like don't be afraid to change.
Or change back.
Yeah. So that's what's happening here. I'm space and
I am new
you looked really
music.
uncomfortable when you said that.
Because I was trying to figure out what you were saying.
I was like, "Are you not okay with your name?"
No, but you're not space. You're space maps, right?
But I'm that part of the new
But then
name.
it's usually the other way around. So when you said
I
I'm
got it. Yeah,
yeah,
I got
yeah,
it. Yeah, I
okay.
got it. I thought about that saying it, but I was like, it's kind of like when there's cameras and stuff on and lights.
Mm-hmm.
It's like whenever you start talking, you kind of just gotta like fall through whatever you're saying.
Yeah.
You gotta follow up with it. Sometimes,
That's why I shout out to all the politicians that ran. Um, every Democrat, every Republican. Shout out to the 47th President of the United States. Hope you do a good job. We're counting on you. Those that voted for you are counting on you. Those that didn't vote for you are counting on you. Right?
yeah,
All right. Let's keep loving each other and be one happy nation together. We can do this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it'll probably get worse because of things just further get divided as everybody dramatizes everything. But
Yeah.
that's
Well,
okay.
let's be optimistic. Let's be optimistic. Out of the abundance of our heart, our mouth speaks, and there's power in the tongue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's use our
Yeah,
voices and our tongues to speak
like
positive.
if you ever like go out at night, sometimes you wake up the next day and you just feel like you did something bad. You just kind of dirty feeling like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Just when you wake up feeling like you kind of regret who you were the night before.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this more in the sense of like whenever I feel that the most is when I like hang out somewhere or with people and I let my mouth run wild. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll
Mm-hmm.
say anything just to like laugh, and that's when I wake up feeling the dirtiest. You're not defiled by what goes in the body. You're defiled by what comes out of it. Your words.
My words?
You in general. Dang it, you messed that up. That was so majestic, dude. I was going to put some really cool music behind there.
You can defile your body by what goes in, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Jesus said a man is not defiled by what goes in his mouth or in his body, but what comes out of your mouth. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I mean, maybe not defiled, but you can definitely destroy your body by what goes in.
I think he's talking about your soul, like you. Your.
So we're way off topic right now.
Oh. That's how we're feeling today. I dumped all my potential energy into a song last night.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm absolutely
hard.
done, and really all I can think about is going home and like working on it. So I was up
Hard.
extremely late. I'm exhausted. Ife
Ah,
is sick.
I'm proud of you.
It just doesn't feel right. It feels forced whenever I say Ife, because there's no word I use in any. I've never used any word that's Ife.
Xbox.
But the way it comes, I don't know how to explain it. It sounds foreign.
It is foreign.
Right. So
Ooh,
is
go
that not
figure.
it's a hard adjustment. Anyhow, speaking of names,
Yeah, speaking of names.
we recently changed our name. See what I did there?
I love what you did there. That one
Total
worked.
accident, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, but we recently changed our name to Music in Black and White.
Yes, we did.
And real quick, Ife. Let me correct myself. Ife, let's get started on something right here. I want you to give a few words about, no pressure, of course, a few words, okay?
Mm-hmm.
About just a few words about why we changed our name to Music in Black and White.
Okay. We changed our name to Music in Black and White because over time, Jackson and I became. I feel like our chemistry has gotten better. We became better friends, and we were we got more comfortable with speaking about our differences more, and feeling like not too like we're walking on eggshells or anything like that. And it was a good feeling. And a lot of times we come from very different angles. I'm a millennial, you're a Gen Z, right? I'm white, you're black, all of that. So it was just like we wanted to kind of like celebrate that, but then also new music, and space maps coming together, talking about music in a very simplistic way that was truth about so many different aspects of the music industry. We felt like talking about something in straight black and white, simply put, was what we were also trying to push. And it was all clever. It was cool. It
It would
was,
have worked. It's not
yeah.
about if it would have worked. It's about what we just like, and also the logistics. If it was a completely seamless switch over,
Mm,
switching like emails, website, all the content we have up now, somehow getting that switched too, it's just the most unnecessary stress. Like the last
unnecessary.
thing we needed was a project like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like to type it in, to search it up, it's long.
Yeah.
The usernames are
Music
never
in black and
available.
white. And, our name had to be music dot in black. It was just weird. Right. And then
Yeah.
also, um, like you were just saying, like all that energy could be used in creating better content for our subscribers rather
Yeah.
than hashing over how to make this change and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But something good did come out of it though. We created some pretty dope visuals.
Oh
It
yeah.
has me, you, and Jeff in it,
Yeah.
and it's pretty sick.
Yeah. And I like the colors of
Yeah,
New Space better.
yeah.
And it's just like it just was what the podcast was. It's like whenever we changed it and I would go look at the YouTube, like it wasn't what it the very essence of everything we had uploaded was New Space, not this
Mm.
new thing that we've created.
And the things that we were still going to do in the future as well. And I remember the coolest thing happened because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, dang, I don't know about this name, yeah. But I didn't say anything. And then Jackson calls me one morning, like I'm still like chilling, like I'm awake, but I'm up, but I'm not awake yet. And he goes, man, if I gotta talk to you about something. I'm like, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up? I was like, I don't know about the name. I was like, oh, me too. It was exactly like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So within 5 minutes, we were like, yo, we gotta revert.
Yeah, and then immediately we start changing the names back, like changing the
YouTube Studio.
graphic. Yeah.
Did we hadn't even changed it on Apple
No,
Podcasts.
thank goodness. That's what I
We
was.
hadn't
I was
touched
worried
Apple
about fixing
Podcasts or
that.
Spotify yet.
That would have thrown everyone off because everyone who just so like you have a podcast and you add it to your library by like I guess it's in your
Yes.
history, it's in your recently watched, it's in your
Yes.
suggested. Out of nowhere, these people would just lose. They'd have to figure out which
I
one
don't
we
even
are
know how
again.
Spotify and Apple would handle that. I don't want to find
It
out.
would get switched. I'd be worried about Spotify taking a minute because that was the one that took the longest to update for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are uploading music to that. Apple Podcast is different from Apple Music, so I think they're probably different people
Yeah, and different
handling
endings.
it.
Yeah.
Because when we edit something on the podcast platform, it usually updates on Apple like almost instantly.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like. But
Yeah.
that's we just like don't want to. Not that we have, if there's a time to try something like we tried,
Yeah.
we didn't go all the way in. We like started sticking. We were like waist deep in the water.
Yeah. And I want to take this opportunity to engage with our listeners. Man, like we really want to talk with you guys a lot more and be, really build a community here. So if there's anything that you come to the podcast for and you feel like you're not getting, um, please feel free to share with us, and we promise we will get to it. We will talk about it. So, on that note, welcome to the New Space Podcast. I'm Ife, and
I'm Jackson.
tell us about the podcast.
Hang on, I'm trying to remember. This is the New Space Podcast, where we walk you through the ups and downs, the left and right, the north and west of the music industry. Today, from
It's the worst beatbox ever.
perspective of the producers and engineers you work with every day.
That's right. And we're
I'm
out.
Jackson,
I'm Ife.
and this is Good Morning New Space.